right, guys, it is time for Driving Inspector Success number 52. I was having some great conversations with people yesterday, and we are getting ready to have our show, Mission 26. You can go find out more about that at mission26.com. The big thing is we like to have what I call a Better Your Best contest every year. And so all of those packages for the people that are willing to share their best secrets for their best year sent in those packages, and I've started reviewing them and read one this morning, and it just reminded me how you got to put your money where your mouth is, right? And Krista said that, and I love how Krista put it. She said, if this is important to you, then do it. Spend your money here. We used to have a young lady that worked for us years ago. Her name was Jen. I love Jen. And I would take her out to lunch, and she would say, what I really want is to find somebody to marry, have kids, and build a family. And I said, so what are you doing to do that, right? What are you doing to do that? And she wasn't spending any time on it. She wasn't spending any money on it. She wasn't, and when I started sharing this with our members, because she was part of our Coach Blueprint and My Inspector community, they literally sat down with her and helped her get on some of those dating apps, right? And I remember one of our guys, Chris, he would literally go through and go, no, well, hang on a second, I kind of like this guy, and before you know it, she was out dating. She was out having a good time, and the fun thing is she's now married. This gentleman did have 2 kids, so boom, instant family. And I see her on Facebook from time to time, and she's just having a great life, doing exactly what she really wanted in life. Are you putting your time and energy into what you really want out of life, right? I mean, everybody knows my high five by now, right? Family, faith, financial, fitness, and fun. And every day I ask myself, am I putting my money where my mouth is? So I will literally spend, and by the way, last year, I literally spent $100,000 just taking my family on vacations, right? Going to Disney, going to Universal. I took Susan to the world's largest zoo for her birthday. And by the way, it turns out, are you ready for this? It's in Omaha, Nebraska. I would have never known, but I discovered it on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or somewhere, and I went, wow, that's kind of cool. So I called them and arranged a private tour of this 700-acre, I think it is, and I could be wrong on that, but this huge zoo, and they literally took her for 2 days around and showed her and introduced her to the animals personally. Susan is very much our nature person in the family, and so we had a lot of fun with that. So anyway, I'm reading one of these Better Your Best contest packages, right? And they're trying to get their market back on and get it back up and get it running and everything. And she said, when we did this, we had one marketing person. She said, one of the things that I did was moved us up to 2 marketing people. And I went, wow, that's putting your money where your mouth is. And I was so proud of her when I read that. And it's just so amazing to see how people understand that there's a formula, a system to building your business to the next level, right? And by the way, she's going to be speaking at mission26.com. She is now, and she doesn't know this yet, but she may see it here first. She is now a finalist in the Better Your Best contest, where we literally give away, and in the past we used to give away $10,000 a year. Because we're rebooting, we're giving away $5,000 a year. Will she win it? I don't know. We have four Better Your Best contestants, and I haven't even looked at the other package yet, but I read hers this morning, and I was so touched by it. Now, I know one of the other guys who is a Better Your Best contestant One of the things was he came to a mastermind meeting not too long ago, and he's building his business from a single man operation to a multi-inspector firm. And I went, so, all right, how's your marketing look? Describe it. And he described it, and I said, that's good marketing for a single man operation, but it's not good marketing for a multi-inspector operation. That's just like a cornerstone. You've got to use this as a jumping stone to get to that next whole level. And I said, you've got to be doing this many presentations. You've got to be doing this many offices. You got to be doing this and this and this and this. And he turned his packet in. By the way, he had his best year ever last year as well. Okay. And he's going to be speaking at Mission 26. Again, man, guys, go out, mission26.com, get signed up. I think I extended the early bird price, and our hotel only has a week left before they open the rooms to everybody else out there. And we are booking up the hotel left and right. You got to go get your rooms now. And by the way, do me a favor, stay at the hotel where we're having the event. You might find a Motel 6 close by, but the bottom line is stay at the hotel where we're doing things, because we start early, we go late, and you don't want to miss anything. And if you're walking back and forth between hotels, you're just going to miss something, probably something important. So the bottom line is, though, you've got to put your money where your mouth is. And, you know, I was talking with Krista, and I said, marketing is like dating, right? So you've got to put your time, your energy, your money where your goals are, right? And just like that young lady that wanted to have a family, wanted to be married, and by the way, she is just doing amazing stuff, and I'm so thrilled for her. What an incredible young lady, and I'm so happy for her. But it's because she started putting her time and her energy and her money into that, right? And so it's such a cool thing to see that happen. Are you putting your time and energy and money into growing your business? And if you want to stay a single man operation, man, there's nothing wrong with that. We had guys that I've been coaching, because I've been doing this for 40 years now, and I've been coaching for over 20 years. Literally, we've helped single man operations go from, basically doing 100,000 maybe, and going from there to 300,000, even $400,000 a year. One, they start figuring out they can charge a lot more as a single man operation, and they learn that there's still a formula. They still need to have marketing. They still need to have their phones answered properly to do all of that. And by the way, we are going to have some of the most incredible sponsors. I handpick the sponsors that are going to be at our show, okay? And so some of them will help you add on services to help you make more money. Some of them, I'm going to introduce you to what I consider the number one best backup call center, and maybe just call center period, at the show. I'm going to introduce to you some people that are just doing incredible things, and our sponsors are just like over the top about how they care for our industry and our members. I just don't open it up to everybody. I open it up, and then my younger son, Alex, literally sends out an email and goes, Mike would really appreciate and would love to offer you an opportunity to be at our show. And we've had a number of them. I think we have 10 plus sponsors at our show. But it's because right now we're hand-picking those to make sure that we have the ones that will take really good care of you. And I have to tell you, it breaks my heart a little bit, but I've actually had to turn down 3 or 4 sponsors that wanted to pay us thousands of dollars, okay? Because I'm making sure that we're putting the best people in front of you. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, in a way. So, hey guys, go out, mission26.com. Let's get you signed up. Come say hi to me. Come say, hey Mike, I heard you on your podcast. I heard you on your Driving Inspector Success. By the way, if you're seeing this on YouTube, please join or subscribe to that. There is absolutely no charge for subscribing to that YouTube. And it just tells YouTube that people are listening, people are watching. We literally, I measure this all the time. We literally have 12,000 views on a regular basis of people that are doing and seeing this. And I am just blown away by those numbers. And what I'd really like, though, is to make sure that we have YouTube knowing that we have a certain number of people that believe in this channel enough to subscribe to it. So marketing is like dating, right? You don't go up to some young lady the first time you see her. I was talking to one guy yesterday, and he goes, man, when I saw my wife, when I saw that girl first time, that was, love at first sight, which I think that's kind of fun. And I guarantee you, Susan, for me, it wasn't, I was not love at first sight for her, okay? And she had to get to know me, she had to get to like me, she had to get to trust me. And so marketing is like dating, all right? I offered to take her out to a movie. I offered to go take her to, go get a cup of coffee. I offered her to take her out to dinner. And so slowly but surely she got to know me, got to trust me, and went, this is not such a bad guy, okay? So marketing is like dating. You can't go up to a real estate agent and go, would you please get rid of your old inspector and come use me, okay? That just isn't going to happen. It's one of the reasons I have one of my systems I call the importance of being number two, okay? I should write a book like that, maybe a play like Oscar Wilde did, the importance of being earnest. There's some truth in that too. And so they get to know you, they get to like you. And then when that other company does something they don't like or didn't work out the way they would have expected it to, they would be willing to give you a try. It gets even better. If they'll make you number two on the list, right? And they give that list to the buyers, then the buyers will absolutely work at going, okay, let's call this one. Oh, let's call this one. And at some point, if you're good on the phones, did I mention you need to have a really good call center? If you are really good on the phones or whatever, you're going to start booking that, and they're going to go, my clients like these guys. Wow. The agent's going to start saying, my clients like these guys, even though they're more expensive. So maybe I should, pay attention to that. And then, of course, once the agents get to see you, get to know you, get to see your reports, get to see how that they can trust you, they're going to move you to the top of that list, right? And then when people ask them, and by the way, we help coach our mavens to say something like this, well, if my daughter were buying the house, or, hey, if I were buying the house, these would be the first guys that I would call and put in place to do my home inspection or do my daughter's home inspection. And you've got to help coach them so that they know that's a great way to say it. And you still want to try to make sure they feel comfortable, if they really feel like they have to give out 3 names. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. The top agents don't give out 3 names. They go, hey, you need to call this guy. Some of those agents go, hey, let's sit down and call and get you scheduled, okay? I mean, we have one agent that literally calls us with his buyers and goes, hey, yeah, I've got Mr. and Mrs. Smith sitting here, and we need to figure out when we can schedule their inspection. Boom, done, all right? That, my friends, is a true Maven-driven marketing. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.